Ladies and gentlemen, we finally got one interesting game in the conference finals, and we're getting to game 7.
Jimmy motherfucking buckets. You got that right. It's gonna be that type of episode.
Yeah, right? It's gonna be that type of episode.
What do you mean, yeah, right? So there's a Celtics fan over here.
I don't know. I was actually agreeing with you. What do you mean dressed up? It's a Heat shirt right here, bro. It's a Heat shirt.
Fake ass Heat fan over there. Yeah. Fake ass Heat fan. He's just doing that to kiss ass to all the Celtics subscribers.
Before we get into the takes of this game and moving forward, there are two things. One major fact I want you guys to keep in mind, because it is going to be an underlying thing for this entire thing.
Bam, you're not entirely off the hook, even though I saw some good things.
Well, the fact that I was going to say is the Celtics have not lost back-to-back games this entire playoffs, and they are 5-0 or 6-0. Every time they lose a game, they win a game. So keep that in mind for game 7.
Keep in mind that records are meant to be fucking broken, and that record's gonna be fucking broken.
Is it?
Goddamn, hope so.
Damn, I thought you were gonna keep this bravado going, bro. What happened?
Yeah, I'm not that delusional.
The truth just
I'm not that delusional.
Tell me you weren't scared when they not only caught up, but then they went up by 3, maybe a little more. I can't remember exactly right now, but I was like, oh shit, this is not gonna happen right now.
Yo,
how are you feeling then?
I will. Before we get into that, because I know I'm gonna forget about this. You already know I'm gonna do this, guys. Hey man, we still got a business to run, bro.
That's facts.
Look, guys, whether you're a Celtics fan, Heat fan, NBA fan in general,
Warriors fan.
Yep, we were doing reaction videos to every single playoff game. We've been doing that for the first round. You goddamn know first.
This is the first round.
Facts. Like, this Heat series is fucking eating at my soul, but you know what? Even if I'm in the fucking dead, beyond the grave, I'm gonna be doing the reactions with Andrade. You got that?
Yeah.
So hit that sub, hit that like.
The journey is almost over, man. Think about that. One more game 7.
Thank God.
And then possibly max 7 more games in the finals.
This series is killing me, man.
Yeah. But shout out to all the new subs we got in. The momentum's been real. We hit 3K. Before the playoffs started, we were at less than 1K.
Yep.
And shit, maybe we'll strive to go for 10K by the end of this year. I don't know. But like everyone said, stay tuned. It's gonna be hyped. It's gonna be lit. Even whoever makes it to the finals is just gonna be. I mean, that's top tier basketball right there.
So to answer, go back to your question right now. So check this out. Before I got here to record right now at the studio, I was actually at top 42 with a couple friends of mine.
Not everyone's gonna know.
Okay, a local bar.
Yeah.
Called Top 42. With a couple friends of mine from my old job. And I'm just minding my own business, I'm just being a Heat fan.
I'm so curious to hear where you're going with this.
Like a Heat fan, and I'm like, yo, every time the Heat are doing thing, I'm like, yo, Kyle, fucking Lowry, Low Dog, you're doing your shit. Jimmy Butler, you're stepping up. And then in the middle of the fucking third quarter, an obnoxious, pretentious ass, annoying ass Celtics fan, he all of a sudden says, let's go Celtics, or he starts ragging on the Heat. It's like, yo, like,
really?
Yeah, bro.
Did anyone jump in?
No, like people, I don't know, man. The Heat fans are being pussies and shit, And then,
nobody's trying to start something on a Friday night after a work week. You know what I'm saying?
Good point. We stayed quiet, for the most part. But this guy kept on going. He kept on going. Nobody's fucking trying him. And then I'm like, really, bro? Really? Because
you said that?
No. I'm thinking that.
You fucking pussy.
I'm thinking in my head.
Shit.
Because I'm like,
Everyone's the biggest fucking pussy, guys. He won't get into no fights.
I mean, shit. I ain't trying to go to prison, man. I'm not trying to drop that soap, bro.
I'm like,
I don't know, shit.
You're not going to prison, bro. You're going on the floor.
Probably. Anyways, man, I'm just minding my own business, and then this guy kept on going, and he kept on going,
and then he went up to you and asked if you do a podcast for basketball, right?
Nah, but then
I know you're waiting for that moment.
But then my ass, I'm like thinking okay, because it didn't help that Derek White, kudos to you, man. You stepped up. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they're doing the damn thing. And every time the Celtics made a fucking 3, he's like, bang, 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 bang. But then Jimmy Butler, bro, Kyle Lowry.
Was he by himself?
Who? No,
This guy?
he was like a group of 2 other people. There was like a mix of Heat, like his group was a mix of Heat fans.
And other Celtics fans?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But I got a plot twist for you at the end regarding that.
He jumped on the Heat wagon.
Typical Miami bullshit that we see over here. And anyways, when Jimmy Butler's doing his damn shit, I'm like, I start yelling out. It might be the alcohol. I'm like, bang, bang, and say loud as fuck, so you can hear it as well. And he gets quiet. And then, Derek White makes a 3 as well. Bang, bang. And then, I think Jason Tatum or somebody loses the ball. And then I scream out, Jason Tatum ain't shit. And I'm like, and they're like, whatever. He stays quiet. And whatever. He's like, no worry, man. You guys are about to lose right now, man. And then like, whatever. And then I don't know exactly what happens in the game, but the Heat secured the game, and Jimmy Butler's making the final buckets, and I fucking yell out, yeah, that's what Jason Tatum wishes he was, a fucking closer like Jimmy Butler. And then he's like, we'll see you in game 7. You're damn right we're gonna see you in game 7. Plot twist.
Yeah, I was like, where's the plot twist?
Plot twist. I'm taking a piss because I've been holding a piss for like the whole fucking.
Oh shit, y'all kissed
for the whole 4th quarter, and then like
y'all kissed in the stalls.
Then like one of like his boys, he's a Heat fan. Like we're talking shit. Like we're saying like and look, no disrespect to the Celtics.
Wait, like this is like you guys are just pissing, just like.
Yeah, we're chopping
it up.
Yeah, you're chopping it up. And like, okay, before I'm gonna say what I have to say, like, look, Celtics fan, like people like that are obnoxious and trying to start shit. Those are the fans I don't like. I know I'm very passionate about my Heat, but
you can get annoyed sometimes.
I know I can, but it's like the Celtics fans that have been subbed to the channel, like, cool, you're talking your shit, but you're being respectful.
Yeah, y'all mad cool. Yeah, y'all mad cool.
I like that, man.
We like when you guys talk shit.
Yeah,
like we like when fans talk shit. They're just like a line that you don't cross.
Yeah, like you're talking. It's like, man, you don't talk about another man's mama. It's like, it's like shit, man. You don't cross the line about another man's team, man. It's like shit.
I don't know, man. You talk about everyone's mama. So.
I feel it, but I say it like an endearing, playing around way. Anyways, go back to the story.
Shout out to Dave.
Man to man. Oh shit! I'm gonna die.
And then,
anyways, and then like I'm chopping it up with this guy, and he's like, "Bro, this guy was just trolling, bro. He said it multiple times, but I was so heated in the moment." He's like, "Nah, man, I'm just trying to go against everybody in the crowd." I'm like, "Really, bro?"
Yeah, that's the fun of it, bro.
No, man. It's like there's some common sense, man. Like you do not do that in Miami. Like in Miami,
nah, man. People aren't.
No,
I think you're like one of the few very passionate people about basketball.
Here's the thing,
in Miami.
You might not know this because you're not a Dolphins fan. Because the Dolphins fans are
Dolphins are different. Because that's football.
Because the Dolphins are a dumpster fire of a franchise in the NFL. But everybody in Miami hates the New England Patriots. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, you're a Boston.
I don't know, but
hates the New England Patriots.
Type, man, because you can ask a lot of Miami people and they respect the fuck out of Tom Brady.
Yes.
Alright, so I don't know about, because if you go to another city, even if they respect that he's the GOAT, they'll be like, yo, fuck Tom Brady. But after like I forgot, I want to say like around the mid 2010s, it like shifted from like, oh yeah, nah, like we keep losing to them, but like it's Tom Brady, and Tom Brady, like shout out to him, respect to him, shit, like, you know what I mean?
No, for real.
And come on, he was about to join the Dolphins until the Dolphins fucked it up. That shit is crazy.
It's dumpster fire franchise.
That is a dumpster fire organization right there, man. Shit, put some culture in there.
But anyways, I know I went on a tangent when it came to that.
I think like half the viewers just left.
But hey, for the ones that are sticking around, hey, kudos to you, and let's hop onto the game, man.
They're gonna comment like, yo, guy in the white should be work on his storytelling.
Maybe. But anyways, one thing we could definitely agree, this was one hell of a game.
It was one hell of a game. Close
game, lots of lead changes, some like.
Look, before you get into because I know you're gonna speak a lot of positive, so I'm gonna let you speak on the positive after. I'm gonna start with a little negative, because it's easier giving the bad news than the good news, right?
All right, go ahead.
Wouldn't you prefer that, or would you rather have the good news and then find out you have cancer?
Look, if you have a suicidal friend, like you want Andrade to be the last person for him to talk to, man. Like like how like cops, like trying like to talk somebody to get off the ledge. Yeah, Andrade's not that cop. He's not that guy. That guy would have jumped off the ledge a long ass time ago.
Yo, I'd be like, bro, you really want to do this?
Yeah,
you really want to? Alright, just do it, bro.
It's like a
just do
like,
it.
Just do it, bro.
I support you, bro.
I mean, you're going to hell either way. You might as well do it.
I mean, this herb's a dumpster fire right now, bro. I feel you, man. It's always. I don't think it's going any better. Like,
yeah, you know, it's like.
But all right, let's talk about the Celtics.
All right.
They fucked up tonight. All right, you know, I'm gonna start with the bad news for the Celtics. Look, Celtics, y'all fucked up. This was your night to win it, and honestly, I feel like last game 5, I said if the Heat lose game 5, they're losing the series because I thought they were gonna lose back to back, and everybody and their moms thought that the Heat were gonna not show up for game 6. And someone put it very well that it's not that we don't think the Heat have enough talent and they don't have the right players, but it's like not just injuries, but it's like they look gassed out. Like Strus, Jimmy, like a lot of people were very inconsistent, not just in game 5 but in game 4. So it was just like, oh man, I think something's caught up to them. But then game 6, 5, but that's another problem with the Heat. Like, look, it's good that when your back's against the wall, you step the fuck up. But at the same time, it is not good that you need your back to be against the wall to step the fuck up. You know what I mean? That's right. Like taking classes, like anytime, not just college, but like, you know, high school, middle school, shit, even elementary. Like waiting last minute. I mean, like we all do this, but procrastinating last minute is not a good thing. But I know we all do it, and we do it way more consistent than we want to say, or like we would like to. But we still end up doing it. But at the same time, that shit bites us in the ass when it doesn't work out. When we procrastinate, we don't get the grade we want. Or like at work, like you procrastinate on a project or some shit, and it fucks you up. So that's something that the Heat cannot rely on, because guess what? If they go and face the Warriors, that shit's not gonna work out for the Warriors, because your back's gonna be against the wall every single game against those motherfuckers. Especially now, and this is something, a point I'm gonna stress in the series preview. The fact that Klay Thompson is back. We were like, when the Heat, for the playoffs, we were like, okay, who's the secret weapon for the Heat? Victor Oladipo, right? And Oladipo stepped up. However,
hell yeah.
Oladipo is still like...
not quite there yet. He's like at 70%.
And then for the Warriors, we were like, if Klay reaches even just like 80 to 90%,
we can confidently say 80.
Right now, yesterday, it looked like he hit like 90+%. Like it looks more and more and more and more. And then last night was to top it all off. I feel like Klay Thompson is officially back. We'll find out in the finals if he stays consistent how he used to be at this top tier level. But at least he's hit it. Oladipo still something that we can't fully say with 100% confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the biggest negative I'm a little worried about, and it's not necessarily with tonight's game, but I tweeted this from the BTD account. I hope it's wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I hope it's wrong. That's my heart wanting that, but my brain says, quote, I'm worried the Heat are exerting all their energy tonight, and if they win, they're gonna be gassed out for game 7. Look,
I'm a little concerned about that too.
You feel me? Like, they're not spring chickens, as Irwin likes to say it, as the Celtics are. Them motherfuckers is mid-20s, young 20s. Al Horford's like the only one that's making that average age of the team.
Hey, it's all good, man. The Heat don't need to be spring chickens. They're fucking dogs. Like they were tonight.
Tucker is late 30s. Butler, Lowry are mid-30s. Bam plays like he's in his 30s sometimes. You know what I mean?
Look.
So...
I got another negative. Well, negative, and it's a good transition to the positive.
Which I really hope, by the way, that this game 6 they don't treat like a game 7. You know what I mean? Irwin came into the studio like they won game 7. This man was talking shit in the chat. Maybe I'll post it here. Like, oh, we're gonna get back at Andrade. Oh, I'm gonna roast his ass. And I'm like, oh, so this is the new standard now, bro?
Hey,
winning
man.
A game 6. And even if they win the Eastern Conference Finals, what are we, the Timberwolves? Like,
okay,
we won an Eastern Conference Finals trophy.
First of all,
who gives a flying fuck? I want a Larry O'Brien trophy, bro.
First of all, don't ever disrespect the Heat put the Heat and the Timberwolves.
Yo,
in the same
you're
sentence,
disrespecting the Heat by making it hype that winning the Eastern Conference Finals trophy is legit.
The Timberwolves have not even made it to the finals, so shut the fuck up.
Okay, but that's not what I'm comparing them.
Timberwolves.
Well, you're celebrating the same way they celebrated a playing win. Was it a play? Yeah, it was a playing win. As of like the Heat. Oh my God, they saved their asses tonight.
We starved off an elimination game in one of the toughest arenas to win. They're loud as fuck. Any human with basic emotions that's not numb as fuck like you are will be hyped as fuck. And excuse me if I have some fucking alcohol, but I'm like hyped.
No, it's cool. I like that. And like, who says I don't got emotions, bro?
Bro, wearing a Heat jersey, fucking
I feel you.
This man,
the streets raised me, man. Part of my bad manners.
This man
if you got that lyric, you're a real one.
This man is a Boston Celtics, Golden State Warriors dick rider disguised as a Miami Heat fucking fan.
I'm an objective basketball analyst when I'm doing this podcast, and that's just how I treat it. And even before I started this pod, it was like I have to watch games objectively.
You can eat a dick with your objectivity.
And one day I'll make a video on why I ultimately feel this way. But if anyone who watches soccer or gets really into sports, but I'm gonna bring up soccer because I know soccer fans get like this. Yeah. Your boy brought this up. You know
who?
Fuck, I forgot his name.
I have a lot of boys. Jimmy Butler's my boy. He stepped up. Boys crew.
And when you get too emotionally attached in sports, the pain is real when the L comes. Yeah, especially when they're big losses.
Yep.
And at a semi-early age, I was like, you know what? I have to distance myself from this because the pain that I would feel when the Heat lost or the Brazil national team lost was fucking annoying. It was annoying because it was just so it was legit hurtful. I don't know if you guys ever, do you get like this when the Heat lose?
Yeah, I don't know if you don't get me goddamn.
I would legit feel genuine pain, and I was like, okay, I gotta stop this.
Andrade.
This is not, and then ever since then, I still love my Heat, but like, you know, I'm not like, you know,
like I'm still upset, like, you know, with like the what if
LeBron stayed.
No, not even that, man.
Chris Bosh was healthy?
No. What if like?
What if what? Then?
What if we didn't have the injuries in the bubble in the fucking finals? Like we could have beat the Lakers. And man,
I think we could have definitely.
You saw some,
like, it was possible. We would put up a better fight.
You saw some hints, obviously, with the Philadelphia series, man. Like I think in the Game 3 reaction, like the first thing I came out was like, "Fuck Tyrese Maxey." Yeah, I'm acting like a little kid, and I'm like. Ugh, that's just the lows.
Yeah, well, I'll give you one positive that I have this takeaway for the Heat and Celtics.
Well, actually, I want to go with one negative, and then we can go to the positives.
Okay,
if we may.
Okay,
Bam Adebayo, you are not off the fucking hook. All right, like 6 points, man. Really, 6 points. Only 6 attempts. Like, you better fucking pray to your fucking knees that Jimmy Butler steps the fuck up again to save your ass.
And he had 4 turnovers too. But he did have 9 rebounds.
And actually, the good thing you brought that up. Miami Heat, the turnovers, 17 turnovers.
Well, in the first quarter, both teams were doing ass with the turnovers. Like combined, they were either at 9 or double digits just in the first quarter. And I was like, what is happening? That first quarter was a little painful to watch for an elimination game.
But I'm gonna start with the positives, and then Andrade, he can keep building up to it.
Well, my positive is like a positive for the Heat and like a negative for the Celtics.
Okay, gotcha.
So, all right, you start or I start?
Okay. Well, if you want to start with your negative with the Celtics, and then we can go to the positives. Negative, positive.
I feel like you just want to hear some negative Celtics. It'll make you happy.
I mean, yeah, it's all part of being objective, right? You can't have light without darkness.
Ooh, getting deep over here. Ball talk deep, where we talk deep about life. Life talk deep.
I know it's gonna be one hell of a podcast episode.
Yeah, I hope you guys are entertained. I love that some of you actually say that you guys are entertained. That makes us very happy. I'm not gonna lie. Generally. Joy, because it's like, well, that's why we do this. We just chose basketball because we like basketball, we watch basketball, and a lot of people love basketball.
Yeah, there you go.
I love analyzing basketball too. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but it's the other conversations that flow into the basketball combo that just makes it 10 times better.
Nah, for real.
Okay, this is kind of like a life thing. one of my takeaways that I'm a little scared, only time will tell if this is, if it becomes true or not, is that the Celtics look like a little of their old selves in the fourth quarter. And something you used the word earlier on for, I forgot for what, but you're like closeout. And I feel like that has been the Celtics' biggest flaw. They don't know, or they have a hard time at consistently closing out games. Think of every single pressured high stakes game that they have played, this core, in the past 3 years, and think about how many they end up losing when they could have legitimately won, or they should have won. Because a game 6 at home, knowing that the game 7 is going to be away for you guys, knowing that you get more rest for a team that is far superior than the Heat if you guys were to beat them, and vice versa too, by the way. It's like, come on, you have to win. You had to win game 6. And what I'm worried about for Celtics fans is that I feel like I saw them crumbling. Yes, they got that little lead for a split second, and then it went back down real quick. And like reality came into it. And once they lost that lead, it was, there were close moments, but it was never the same. You know what I mean? And I wonder if that's going to lead into game 7, where it'll be in the back of their head like, fuck, and they're just going to implode. Whether game 7 is close or not, they just end up imploding. And I wonder if that's just against this Heat team, or that's just part of this core, because we've also seen it happen with this core when they last met in the Eastern Conference Finals against the same Heat in 2020. And but at that time I blamed it more on age and inexperience. But let's be honest, this is their, if I remember correctly, 3rd Eastern Conference Finals as this core.
I think so.
And
the first one was against the Cavs.
Yeah, when they had Kyrie.
And he was injured.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say they didn't have Kyrie, but it's like, yes, they were really young the first time, and still pretty young the second time, and now they're fairly young this third time. But like after like one of those times, especially after the second time or after the first time, experience has got to come into play, and you have to like learn from your mistakes. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And now I'm worried if they lose this series against the Heat, even as phenomenal as they've done, questions are going to come back, and even I would be hesitant. I'm like, okay, what has to really switch up for this core? And we'll find out in game 7 if they beat those demons and win game 7, or if they implode. And I'm worried that the Heat take off for a game 7. You know what I mean? But I'm not too worried about that, because like I said, I think they've exerted way too much energy in this game. And even with, what is it, a day rest, 2 days rest?
At least we go back home. If you're gonna be like that, I better be at my home court.
Get those CBD creams.
Do whatever you gotta take, man.
Go into those hydro tanks, the ice tanks things.
Get that cafecito.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
get the massage gun.
Yeah, do whatever you gotta do.
Massage therapist.
All right.
Everything.
But we'll go with the positive. Bam. Okay. I'm not gonna roast you completely. I was seeing throughout the game, he was being a lot more aggressive. Definitely defensively.
He has to.
On the screens, he was doing a very good job. You know.
I'm sorry, Bam. I'm not gonna compliment you on something that you should be doing.
Hey, man. Well, I mean, you'd be surprised. We did have a Hassan Whiteside, and he couldn't even do fucking that.
Well, it's not like he should be doing that. He wasn't on that level.
But anyways, his activity level was a lot higher. Kyle Lowry, step the fuck up.
Kyle Lowry stepped the fuck up.
I'm like, people were ragging on him.
Stupid fouls to get fouled out. But other than that, stepped up.
Strus made some like clutch ass threes. PJ Tucker, active as fuck.
PJ Tucker was phenomenal in the fourth quarter.
Oladipo, that great ass defense. Celtics, here's where I'm gonna disagree with you, man. I think the Celtics were trying to go for the kill. Tatum.
Oh, of course they were trying to go for the kill.
Tatum, Derek White stepped the fuck up. Horford, close. I think he made like a 3. No, it's not necessarily what they couldn't close, man. It's just that the Heat didn't fold this time around.
Okay, but even if they didn't fold, like closing means you just fucking close. Like it's in a fight, and you know the fighter's better than you, and then you just will it out of you, and you can still win that fight. For anyone who's ever done like any fighting classes or karate or anything like that, like it's how it goes.
It didn't help out for the Celtics that one of the biggest dogs, Grant Williams. he had foul trouble.
Oh, I was gonna say
now
about
Robert
Brown
Williams
getting fouled out.
I'm
Because
talking
once
about
he got fouled out, I was like,
no, he didn't foul out.
damn.
He had 5 fouls. He had like a pretty bad game. But one thing I do hope for Game 7 is, just like this game was close, I know it's gonna stress the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah, please give us another close.
And it's gonna stress the fuck out of Celtics fans, but.
What do you mean just Celtics? This is going to stress out either team. It's elimination for both.
Everybody.
But thank God we got a Game 7. And thank God we finally got a non-blowout game in Game 6.
And man, oh man, is NBA Twitter such a beautiful place when Boston Celtics fans shut the fuck up. They got their ass shut up. I'm not talking about the respectful one. I'm talking about the obnoxious ones that pollute NBA Twitter. And if you don't believe
Who
it,
do you follow? Yeah.
just look at it for yourself.
You gotta show me some of these tweets,
disrespectful motherfuckers, man. It's like a Heat page, and these motherfuckers jump in, bro. I'm like, stay in your fucking lane.
Those are just trolls. I feel like you let these trolls get to you, dude.
Kind of. I mean, well.
A little bitch.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Anyways,
that sounded mad depressing. You okay, bro? I'm sorry. Did I hit a soft spot? Did a troll hurt? Did a troll ratio you today?
It's all right, man. The Heat won. I heard Pepas, playing, at top 42. I mean, at that bar, my bad. And I'm like, all right, it's all good, man. The Heat won. I'm like,
Pepas, that was the highlight.
Pepas is the theme song for the Miami Heat.
Is it?
Well, at least this year.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, Celtics fans, how you guys feeling about this Game 6 loss? Heat fans, are you guys?
Oh, no, one thing I want to point out. This got me a little worried. I mean, this is a negative on the Heat, kind of. Do you remember that fucking steal that Derek White got on Kyle Lowry from behind the back?
Yeah,
in the fourth quarter? That steal was ridiculous, because if you were watching the game, every viewer that was watching on TV, actually any viewer that was not on the court, could see from a mile away that fucking White's ass was coming up from behind. And at that point, it was like, yo, you have to you have to communicate. And even Stan Van Gundy said, yo, they're not communicating. And I'm worried in Game 7, if lack of communication is going to end up biting their ass.
Anyways, guys, we're about to lose time right now, but all podcast streaming platforms, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. We'll catch you guys soon. For now,
Take care.